Good afternoon, dear viewers. Welcome to a special edition, a special session with Accent Consult and Accent Radio. Today we have here with us a very special guest, an intellectual property expert, and I cannot wait for you to meet her. So right on to it, our dear guest, can you introduce yourself to us and tell us what you do?
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Okay, so my name is Ololade Oloniyo. I'm a legal practitioner basically, and I have a focused niche in intellectual property law. I'm also the lead at IP Business Capital. And so what we do is we basically coach creative entrepreneurs on how to make the best use of their intellectual property. We position them for funding opportunities as well. And then we also, we also teach them on how to structure their businesses legally and operationally too.
That's amazing. So, knowing fully well that you are an intellectual property lawyer and an expert, what spurred you to start a career? What inspired your career journey into intellectual property law?
Okay, so basically, this is actually a very long story. But I will speak from the angle of passion, and I will also speak from the side of research as well. So coming from the standpoint of research, I believe that the world is going digital, right? And it's going global. And when we are thinking of global, the global market space, we're also looking at digital products. And what is core and fundamental to digital products is the IP, your ideas, creative ideas, your intellect, right? And so, in terms of moving with the flow of of how things are going in the marketplace, of how people are now moving their goods from tangible goods to e-commerce products.
Yeah, we even have the metaverse now.
Exactly, and everything is going online. We can now see how important, because the future is IP, right? So we can see how important it is for intellectual property to be at the center of what business people do. So if you look at it from the standpoint of what's happening globally, we can see that, okay, IP is key. If you look at the top industries right now, the top people in the tech space, the top people in e-commerce, if you look at Alibaba, if you look at Apple, if you look at Microsoft, they are all having what? They all have intellectual property in common. People no longer have, of course, there could be a physical office, but you can see that what they are trading on, what is bringing digital assets, what is bringing the value to their company is intellectual property. And so, from the standpoint of trend, from the standpoint of research, that's what pushed me to start to say, okay, let me start to look at building. Let me start looking and building